So in continuation, earlier I was talking about the situation where a local business owner, he is obviously taking care of his work. He is, depending on what business, he's on a roof. Maybe he is chopping down a tree. Maybe he is a contractor. Maybe he is in a sales meeting. Maybe he is cutting grass, right? The point is, as a business owner, every opportunity matters. So if somebody calls you, let's play this out. Somebody calls you and you don't answer, or if you're busy on the line with another customer, like I know every customer matters and you have to give it all with that one customer. But if you could have help, wouldn't you? And that's what AI is here to do. I could train AI to help you in those situations. So this is what I want you guys to do is before I say anything else, I want you to select a date on the calendar. I'm going to be doing a live training, showing my screen, a live training. Right now I'm heading to Tampa, but I'm going to be doing a live training showing you guys how I build AI employees so that it could answer any missed calls or book appointments when you are not able to answer the phone. One of the benefits to this as well is now you could say that your business is open 24/7, which is a massive game changer. Available 24/7 to book appointments, which is massive. So now I'm going to train you. I'm going to show you guys how to train AI to book appointments, answer any of the missed calls, and then I'll be talking a little bit about a recurring post and pretty much making your business exist all the way out to 2,200. And I know you guys are obviously going to have a lot of questions, so make sure to mention it in the chat when you guys join the class. Select whatever day makes sense for you. I will be closing up days right now. There's a lot of days available, but the courses are filling up fast. So just get your seat while you can. I'm going to be doing these courses frequently, but they're not going to be like what it is now. It's going to be different and you're going to be lost. You're not really going to understand because you're not going to get that foundation. All right. So if you want to learn the foundation of how is it that we are building out these AI employees to pretty much, take massive jobs. And that's not my intent, nor is it the intent of the team. That's not what we do. But that's what's happening. Whether you believe it or not, whether you want to accept it or not, what I'm doing is, in a sense, replacing jobs. But whether I do it or not does not slow down or expedite what's going to happen. This thing is happening with or without you or me. So if you're in a position right now where you would like to at least capitalize, one would say it's not a long-term play. I would argue that it could be, because you're learning a skill set that could very well take you into many places, even if we don't continue doing business together. So what are you going to be learning? You're going to learn how to help local business owners, or if you are a local business owner, you are going to learn how to build your own bot, AI employee, the best assistant a man could ever ask for. She doesn't bitch, doesn't talk negative, doesn't complain. You don't have to worry about sick days, no vacations, constantly there, consistent. Now look, this is not a razz against people that give it their all and do their best. That's not what this is. But this AI employee is fucking good. It's good. It's real good. Now, how are we going to leverage AI to help us save money? We're going to use AI to save money by, if we have struggled, it depends on the where in business you're at, right? So like if you've struggled in the past with finding good talent or consistent talent, or having to train somebody to know the process, and then after that you find out that she's not good, or she was just looking for something temporary and so she gets a better job, or all this crap, now you could just simply turn on your AI employee or start forwarding calls in those situations over to your AI employee. And then that's just one scenario. Also, what about the times where, you're busy, right? So you're busy, you're answering the phone, but you have another call coming in. Sometimes you have the capability of saying, hey, give me a second, bam, you get the other person, just give me 1 second, you finish this person, you go back, right? But then as you start scaling, you get a little bigger. Now you need to hire somebody to take on these calls, which they're usually great. And depending on, who it is, they're usually great people for your business, great assets for your business, great assistants, humans that make businesses operate. Like they've been blessings to a lot of local businesses in society, just like the backbone of the world is assistants, is like women. But now we have AI, which is able to pretty much replace everything that an AI assistant is capable of doing. But I don't really want to promote it that way, but that's what it could do for you to understand. Now, the point is to enhance what we do. Obviously, the assistant has a massive skill set, which is doing a lot of things at once. So what I recommend doing in correlation or as equal, instead of letting people go, if you want to maybe create a new department and make that department the marketing department, the growth department. And the first thing that these people have to do that were once doing, a job that AI is replacing, now you put them in the marketing department, and you got to put them through training. I could show them a couple things that have to be done. I could for the right amount, but I could also say it here. You can create new Facebook pages for each person that graduates a course or a class and have them run that page. And at some point, give them marketing dollars, give them $600 a month for them as a marketing budget after they've taken courses and are proficient. But pay them to learn the courses and let them be like a massive weapon for your business. And then somebody else graduates, and then you have 2 Facebook pages. Maybe be creative with it, a new division, or maybe within that same page, just admin within that same page. And then from there, both of them aggressively promoting the business with all of the skill sets they've learned from the courses that you've paid for them to learn. So now they haven't been fired, they've been promoted, they've also been elevated from a knowledge perspective, and your company is going to grow because now they're doing effective things that make sense. Like right now, that scenario, instead of firing people, I put people to learn AI, like put them in courses to learn some of what I'm saying, what I'm doing, right? So that's what I would do. So instead of firing somebody, like, okay, put them in a position where they could, learn, improve, and actually become an asset to the world. And that way they could start providing value to the marketing division. Now, I know that's not likely in a perfect world, yes, but I fully understand the world doesn't operate that way. Obviously, you have expenses that don't allow that, and then the lack of commitment as well. Like it's rare for you to find somebody that would even want to learn and go that deep into marketing to help you further improve your company and business. Like, I get that within itself is a rare find, but if you are a company, or if you know of a company that is in realm or able to think in that way, in a position to put people in that position, just let them know, or at least share that idea. Be the one to run with the idea, because I haven't heard nobody talk about that, and I think it would massively change the way, I think that it's important for us to communicate what we have going on in our head. And in fact, I'll give credit where credit is due. I was listening to this podcast, and in this podcast, actually I'm not going to give it because I don't remember the person that said it, but in this podcast, it's all good. The point is that people I forgot the point. That's the point. I totally forgot the point. But I know the podcast. I know the two people. I just don't know the name of the second person. It's yeah, but and I don't want to not because he's the one that deserves the credit. But yeah, I'm heading to Tampa right now. I'm just gonna skip on that comment. Heading to Tampa right now. Should be there within an hour. Probably be there for about a couple days and then start heading down to Homestead. I still got to keep pushing. I got a lot of growth. I've been, kind of fucking up. Just not really working as tough. One of the negative things about, I don't know if it's negative or no, it's not positive, so is I just work so fucking hard and sometimes I just want to just, I don't do it every day, but then I go into these cycles where I do it every day. So it kind of is a problem. And, you know what I'm saying? I gotta improve. I gotta improve that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to, put ourselves in a position to have as much time as possible. And how do we do that? Keep growing, keep developing. I'll see you in the next video.